Southern Charm reunion recap, all's well that ends with crazy. I don't know about you all, but I'm pretty sad that Southern Charm has ended. What an amazing season! We witnessed the complete redemption of Kathryn Dennis, the softening of Shep Rose, the badassery of Chelsea Meisner, and the birth of Cameron Eubanks' daughter Palmer. Craig Conover wine-sowed, Naomi Alindo tracked him on her phone, Austin Krall brewed, and Thomas Ravenel unraveled with the assistance of an equally unhinged romantic entanglement. It was about as perfect as television can get. The reunion begins just where last week's hour ended. Kathryn is appreciative of her castmates' concern when she took a mental health hiatus due to anxiety. She shares that she realized she was suffering from depression when she was 18, and even then she was self-medicating with alcohol and drugs. She chose to go off her meds during filming because she felt she had a handle on her problems, but she recognizes that her struggle in the aftermath was an issue that needed to be highlighted. There is such a stigma surrounding depression and anxiety, and she is proud to be a role model who let others suffering in silence know that they aren't alone. Cameron interjects that the brain is an organ like any other body part, and sometimes it needs medication to work properly. She is the victim of anxiety and has taken medication for it. Craig jumps in to apologize. While he's always been Kathryn's champion, he feels he could have been more supportive with her continued recovery. Cameron cites Kathryn's depression as circumstantial given the crap she's been put through, and Kathryn is grateful for her friends for rallying around her. Shep concurs. Andy steers the conversation to Shep's move to Isle of Palms. Why is browning out better than blacking out? Shep is glad that he is no longer a staple downtown. Andy inquires about how often Shep plans the ladies. Is he getting random action 4 times a week? Shep tries to circumvent the question, but he ends up bringing in Austin to help his memory. After all, Austin in the new Shep 20. The consensus is that Shep beds approximately 4 to 6 new girls a week. My brain refuses to do that math. He tries to use condoms most of the time, but if he knows the girl, remembers their name before lights out, he may stray from the birth control. Cameron wonders if he's sterile. Surely with these odds, Shep should have a bunch of mini ships roaming the low country. Chelsea is floored by his number of sexual partners, and Craig believes this chat is going to jinx his pal. He's going to have 4 baby mamas and at least 2 STDs in the coming weeks. Andy recaps relationship and the Playboy's penchant for going after younger ladies. Shep can't disagree. He has a problem. Also, he and Craig are horrible grill masters. The discussion of Shep's wild ways morphs into the storyline of him spending so much time with Kathryn. The viewers want them together, and according to Andy, Shep reveals that he often recalls their earlier times together but knows other shiz got in the way. The pair have incredible chemistry, and he endorses Kathryn's skills in the bedroom. He lets it slip that he may have fallen in the sack with Kathryn a few times. She clarifies that there were 5 encounters. He laughs, recalling there was one rendezvous after Kenzie was born. If it were anyone else, his admission would seem crass, but he and Kathryn are such great friends that she is laughing along with him. The topic shifts to Shep's rare mean-spirited nature. Austin and Craig blame living downtown, and Andy begins to try Vago a visit to King Street. Shep admits to being jealous of Austin as his doppelganger. A fan asks about Chelsea's issue with Austin. She wishes he would stand up for himself more. Austin bristles, saying he's always had Chelsea's back. Austin's unemployment is highlighted. He is quizzical about the term before admitting that he still has no job. Andy wonders if any of the male charmers have an ounce of ambition. The short answer is no, and Amy backs me up on that statement. Austin is in stages with his beer. He's trying out names and networking and branding, so basically, he's not done anything since filming Wrapped. While speaking with Austin, the chat flows into Austin's inability to pay on his dates with Chelsea. Austin argues that he and Chelsea never went out on traditional dates. In addition, Chelsea always grabbed for the check first. Chelsea counters that he never tried to fight her for the bill. Austin can't be blamed. He's just trying to find his way and figure out what he wants to do with his life. Forgive him for not knowing his path early on in adulthood. Chelsea shuts down his pity party. She isn't sponsored by mom and dad like the majority of the cast. It's frustrating for her to see someone with so much potential and financial support be such a deadbeat. Preach, sister. How much is Bravo paying this hairdresser to listen to Ashley's doctor? Phil mantras? I can't. Back with the cast, Andy continues with Chelsea's life. She rescued a fight dog and gets some great dirt from her salon clients about Austin, as well as violent gossip regarding T-Rav and Ashley. Chelsea's sad childhood is revisited, and Andy asks if she seeks out good providers. It's quite the opposite. Chelsea has learned to be a provider for herself. Andy prods that Chelsea may not be open with her feelings about Austin, and Austin agrees that she sends him mixed messages. They both confirm that they haven't hooked up since they ended their fling. Austin interrupts to say that his relationship with Victoria made him feel needed because she loved having fun with him. Without hesitation, Austin and Shep admit to having hooked up with many of the same females. Dissecting Chelsea's hug and straddle, the cast members can't deny their chemistry but doubt a future reconciliation. Austin and Chelsea both have new significant others. Ashley makes her way to the sofas, past the cast loitering with Andy in the hallway. Austin mutters, "Oh shit," and I don't think I've ever loved him more. He informs Andy of the Ashley double, or was it triple? Down, and Andy seems intrigued. Our host is not Team Wallet Princess. The crew joins Ashley on the sofas, and the tension is palpable, and Craig needs to learn how to fasten his belt. Andy welcomes Ashley and questions whether she's been watching the show this season. She has, and you know what, she's a funny gal. These folks just don't get her sarcasm and humor. Is that what it was? She addresses her weight loss, blaming the pressure of being in the public eye and her negative reception by certain fans during filming. Andy notes that her skinny frame appeared after the season wrapped, so she changes her course, asserting that the allegations against Thomas coupled with her perceived inflammatory presence have caused copious amounts of stress. You know what? I don't doubt that. I still don't like her, but the girl needs an out and she's not smart enough to get it herself.